Alright, story time. So here's what's happened. I got back on Sunday, right? Monday I had a squat workout. Went to the gym, drove 30 minutes, whatever, right? Get warmed up, all this stuff happened, and I was like, oh wait. Looked in my bag, couldn't find my knee sleeves. And I was like, where did it go? I was like, did I leave them at my house? What's going on, right? Then I remembered I forgot my Stoic knee sleeves at Dave's house. I already gave Dave a pair of my other Stoics, so now Dave has both my Stoics. Text my guy, I'm like, hey dude, can you send me 2 pairs of Stoics, because I only have some SPDs that were about 2 years old that I don't wear at all because I prefer my Stoics. He's like, yeah. So this is what we have in the package. 2 pairs of Stoics. The normal black on top of these green ones they have. They have also a pair of white ones, which I might actually ask if they can send me a pair of white ones with also white wrist wraps and also the green wrist wraps, because I haven't asked for those. But yeah, I like that Stoic is also a company where they're making different colors versus just like traditional, like, oh, black and red. If you know what company I'm talking about. Right now I'm eating a whole bowl of ramen, and we have our chocolate milk right here. So we're eating that. This is the second meal of the day. We'll hopefully get another 1 to 2 more in before we start working out. Today we have just a little bit of squats and a little bit of benching. Nothing too crazy. Here's the kicker though. We're getting our squats tapered. So instead of doing 4 sets, we're only having 2 sets. And that is all going up to, I guess, this entire week, because we're kind of tapering everything down. We're getting stronger. We have a 740 deadlift actually on Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that video. And yeah, it's going to be a really, really good week of filming, hopefully. So sit back, guys, relax, enjoy this video. And Perry just texted me. Alright, so in this whole entire segment, we're going to be just discussing about what are my goals going into, I guess, the next year or so. A lot of people have been asking me, okay, hey Sawyer, what are your plans? What are you trying to get at? What are you trying to achieve, especially with, like, okay, in terms of powerlifting and numbers? So if we look over here, I have my 6-year transformation goals. Okay, we see 855 deadlift, a 675 squat, and a 405 bench. And that was for a 6-year transformation. So in about 3 months, it will be October, and that will be approaching me training for 5 years. So I've only been training for 4. It will be 5 in October. So that means a full 1 year, a couple more, to hit those numbers. And I think I'm very, very well aware that I can hit those numbers probably before my 6th year. So we're going to have to crank it up instead of having those for your 6th year, because I'm like dialing back of, okay, what's it going to take for me to win the 105 kg, class or whatever. And it's going to take a lot. If we're going to discuss some pros and cons about myself and what I have to work on, it's definitely, the squat, the bench, and deadlift, I'm fine. So we have to take those in consideration. If I want to win, I'm going to have to, definitely get those numbers up. So it's going to be a lot more, being very, very cautious with my programming on top of my body weight, If we look at my body weight, I'm definitely under the 105 kg. If you guys don't know, the 105 kg is actually 231 pounds. For my powerlifting meet that I competed in, I was 222 pounds, and that was pushing it. I'm 220 right now, and that's been at a steady 1 to 2 weeks, so that's very, very good. But we have to get up to 230, and I know if I get up to 230, we're going to be pushing some really, really ridiculous weight, I hope, Anytime I've added about 5 pounds or more, my bench is just... And I would really like a 405. And then for my squats, my max is 626. And I would really, really like a 696. So if we can secure an 800 deadlift, a 696 squat, and a 405 bench, we'll be sitting at about a 1900 total, I think. So that would be the goal. I want to bring the best packages possible to win. But we have a lot of things against us. You know, we have the weight we have to figure out, and on top of the bench and squat, you know, I'm trying to add on about what, a little over 30 pounds each total. It's gonna be like 100 some plus pounds more to my total that I need, and I'd like to get it done in a short amount of time. But it's, as you guys know, it is very, very hard to do that naturally. So, you know, coming back from vacation, of, you know, the entire trips of being in LA with Dave and then in New Jersey and all this other stuff, I'm back at home, and I need to really take up training to the next level. You know, I got to get extra focused. That means I'm going to be back at waking up probably at 4 in the morning to eat my food, you know, because we want to add that 10 pounds as fast as possible, right? Even though I might look pudgier with those 10 pounds as fast as possible, the biggest thing is to get there and then stay there for the longest duration, you know, not try to get up to 230 in 2 months, or let's say get up to 230 in 3 months and only be there for another 2 months. You know, I got to try to stay as consistent as possible with being 230. And I've had it many times where, you know, I've hit that 220 and then I was like, oh, okay. And then like I would get lazy with my tracking, and I would drop from being like, you know, 220, 223 to then like maybe 218 or 217. And it was like a reoccurring theme that would happen, because I would, you know, just stuff myself to the max, and then my body would really just hate me. And then when I tried like eating, it just wasn't really working out. So we're gonna try going to a different direction with this whole entire thing at getting 230. You know, we have to get up to 230 pounds. If we don't, well, we're not gonna win, and we have to win. You know, this year is very, very important for me, because I know I can accomplish the things I want to, and I want to bring you guys along with me, because I've had this just tremendous support from you guys, you know. And we have to take all this stuff that I've been given, and we have to, like, you know, if I don't capitalize on it, you know, Sawyer Klatt could just be in the dust or something, you know. We can't have that happen. We can't have it where it's like a one-hit wonder type thing. So, goal, you know, we need an 800 deadlift, we need a 405 bench, we need a 696 or a 700 squat. Okay, those are some big, big numbers. We're gonna have to probably say goodbye to the physique. Even though we don't have a good physique, we have an okay physique, but we have to make it in this whole entire powerlifting scheme. You know, it's pretty divided with the whole powerlifting, because I have some people who are like very like, oh yeah, you're a powerlifter, and then the other people are like, oh no, you're not really a powerlifter. Why? Because, oh, you have abs and all this other stuff. So we have to go into this, you know, powerlifting scheme, I guess, of making sure like, hey, I'm going to present myself as a powerlifter. I'm going to present myself as, hey, this is who I am. This is how I'm going to, you know, just show off my numbers, you know. That's about it. In terms of other goals, you know, I obviously want to get to 50K on YouTube. That's a big goal. 100K on Instagram. And yeah, we've been having a lot of sponsorships opportunities, right? I've gotten offers by many companies, and you know, they're great. You know, I'm very fortunate enough to have these companies want me. But I've been really taking my time with who I want to pick, because it's not about just what I want, but it's also, guys, what is best for you guys. I'm not going to be that type of guy who's going to go with wherever the money is. I don't want to be like that, even though money has a big role in with what can happen with, like, oh, hey, like, say I want to, you know, travel and meet more influencers, or if I want to, you know, up my camera quality, or, you know, up my other things and a bunch of other blah blah, right? Yes, money is a big factor into getting those, but I don't ever want to have it where I, you know, give up money over like my ability to speak, or have it where, you know, I'm trying to sell something that's not me. You know, I think you guys are very appreciative of what I tell you. Like, if I show off something and say, hey, this is what I like, I actually mean it, and it's not a piece of crap. There's people on YouTube that will, you know, oh, hey, buy this, and it's actually a piece of shit. So I don't want to be like that. Don't ever want to be like that. And that's why I'm taking the most amount of time in defining what is the best offer, not only for me, but for you guys, and what is going to help both grow us in a great way and shape us and mold us into the character we want, because that's, you know, at the end of the day, we're trying to make long-term money, not short-term money. So long-term games, short-term games, you know, we need a, we're in here for a long run, not a short run. But yeah, that's about it. I have so many ideas like in my minds that are just always firing of what we could do, and it's kind of sucks because like if you can't capitalize, I'm only one person, so I can't like mass produce all these ideas that I have. But hopefully when we kind of get a whole crew together, we can really start pushing out more content, because I know you guys want to see it. I want to see it, but it's just there's some things in the realm of capabilities I'm not able to do. The reason why that a lot of other influencers can do this stuff, that push out content like that compared to me, is a couple things, right? They don't have to worry too much about their diet compared to me. They don't have to worry about their training compared to me. You know, as a powerlifter, it's actually very, very difficult if you don't have your own videographer, editor, or whatever, or fast Wi-Fi, right? I have to edit my videos, I have to take photos, I have to upload on Instagram, I have to do all this stuff, and it is very much worth it, okay? That is what people don't understand is, you know, it takes a lot of work, you know, and it actually shows you on who you're going to be, you know, when you're doing all this stuff. So I'm very fortunate that I'm doing this, you know, but since we're getting on to the next level, like, soon I'd like to get my videographer. You know, we had Joe in our last couple videos, and we might have him, you know, be videoing, editing all our things soon. But we'll see. You know, it all comes down to a lot of other things and other moving pieces. But to get back to it, the reason why people can do this is because, like, powerlifting is also, I have to be so focused on powerlifting, right? I have to make sure my diet's in check, right? And my diet is not like every other person's diet, so it's a little difficult, right? Then we have to make sure our training's in check. We have to make sure we're hitting our RPEs at where it's supposed to be, you know? We have to make sure our recovery, sleep, everything is on point, you know, water intake. And it takes a lot, you know, on top of editing and uploading and all that other stuff. But I'm trying to get better at it, and we will get better at it. But, you know, it's gonna be a running process. So UPS man just pulled up, and we got a little package right here. I'm not actually exactly sure what it is, so let's just open it up. Oh, okay. This is actually very funny because this can bring up to the point where I want to talk about. So there's a company called Hansu, okay? Hansu, whatever. This is a company up in Canada, right, that I will be buying. You know, they're making comp plates, combo racks, and all this stuff. And ever since was like training in, let's say, LA, or when I was in Jersey for the month, you know, I was training on a combo rack. And I loved it. And the rack I'm training at my gym is not working anymore. It's not working. I feel like I'm about to get injured when I'm walking out a squat. You know, I have custom welded J hooks, for example, just because where I'm at, I'm in a weird, funky position with where my height's at and also low bar. So, like how a normal squat rack is, the pegs are either way too high or way too low. So combo rack, if you guys don't know, you can adjust it per the peg, and like you can get those micro increments, which is what you want when you're wanting like a squatting or benching. And they have them. I'm gonna purchase one. The new one's coming out at the end of towards the end of July, beginning of August. So a new combo rack will be coming. I partnered up with them. So just long story short, they sent me a t-shirt. All right, so I'm gonna go to the gym right now. We have squats today, like I said. I'm gonna go pick up my cousin Nate, so I'll introduce you guys to him. We got some new Stoics right here that we'll be trying it out. I didn't really have anything to match it with, so we just have this Gymshark green thing.
What's up, dude?
Hey, man. I'll move my stuff.
Okay.
Too bad that's not Gorilla Mode Nitric.
Yeah. I know exactly.
I just had some in the mail though. I just got some, so you can try it tomorrow.
Alright, I'll try it tomorrow. This guy's been hooking me up, you know?
Yeah.
It feels good.
Got them dapped up in Gymshark and Gymwear and
Gymwear
MyProtein and everything
And
else.
blender bottles and
Pre-workout, protein.
stringer. I'm wearing the stringer.
Stringers. Shoot really far away. But it's way this lens is way better than my actual one. Like see, you have to barely can even fit in the frame, right? But it is way clearer because it's an actual Canon lens compared to my other lens.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take some of that.
Yeah.
I should have grabbed my Gorilla Mode Nitric, but
do you want any?
No, I'm not taking any pre-workout, guys, because today is a simpler day and we have a 740 deadlift on Wednesday. So no pre-workout today, no pre-workout tomorrow, and then tomorrow on Wednesday we'll take something very high stim and hopefully it just hits us. Watch Gorilla Mode drop me because I'm not taking it free.
I'll see this watermelon too. Is that chocolate milk?
No. This man thinks I was dry skipping pre-workout with chocolate milk.
Well, that's what, dude. That's something you would do.
Dry skipping. That is some tiring stuff. I'm so glad we have a 2x7 and not a 4x7 like last week, but oh my gosh, I'm drenched in sweat. Now we have some medium grip bench. big, Nate.
Dude, I'm feeling good.
Huh?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you're looking
I'm feeling
big.
great. Alright guys, so we just finished up the leg and chest workout. It was actually pretty good considering all things. We're gonna drive back home and eat some food. Ooh, that is filled with chocolate milk. I gotta eat that. Drink that. I had like about half a pound of beef, maybe a little bit more. I didn't film that, but yeah, we're looking at a little food belly. We'll see what we weigh after we finish this, I guess. You guys can see it, but it's at 223.4. Fatty.